and welcome back to the channel, guys. So we have this gorgeous 2023 Audi E-Tron GT in the shop today in this beautiful gray color. I wanted to share this car and some of the PPF work that's been done by another shop and some things that what you guys can expect and what not to expect from shops. So if you find some of these issues on your vehicle, you probably want to run away and definitely hold on to your money. Okay, well, Sienna already got started on removing the hood PPF. So let me go ahead and start by letting you guys know this customer's situation. So this customer actually reached out to us. They live a little far from us. So we're kind of, I would say about 40 minutes away from this customer. So they decided to go to a local shop, near them. Now, that's where the horror started on this install. So I'm gonna go ahead and cover some of that, real quickly, but before we get started, let's just say this car was in the shop for over 3 weeks. And I would say only 30% of the paint protection film was installed, which is highly unacceptable, guys. Okay, guys, so this is one little section that we already see an issue with. So we have a lot of areas. I don't know if you guys can see right there, but we have film peeling back. So that's just an area where we can get contamination. All right, guys, and then we have another area, actually several areas, but basically this installer, unfortunately did not know how to do corners very well. So, try to zoom in. Yeah, a lot of contamination on the edges, corners, and things like that. All the doors, every corner, every side has lifting edges. I mean, this is just left long. I would say the worst part, for us installers, let me go ahead and share with you guys real quick. But what is this? You guys see this? This is just carelessness. He didn't cut it to the edge, which if you guys can see the body line, it actually folds in right at this corner of this door. So if you were to do it properly, it wouldn't do this and it wouldn't peel back like that, guys. So there you go. Okay, guys, so we are going ahead and remove the PPF that's existing on the car. It basically seems like they have it on the hood and then this passenger side like this. For some odd reason, they have it on the passenger side rear door. This is PPF, so we're gonna have to remove these door handles, but the front passenger door was not touched. We're not sure why. And I'm not sure if you guys know, but these Audis, these new Audis, as well as the new Porsches like the 992, 911s, do not remove the side mirrors on these vehicles. You will get an error code that only the Audi dealership can turn off, and it's a costly mistake. So ask us how we know about that. So that leads us back to this vehicle. We're gonna go ahead and go breeze through the PPF install. I don't wanna bore you with you guys on the whole removal process because I'm sure you guys seen a million videos on that. But yeah, let's go ahead and get this customer taken care of over here at Wrapstars. We have Sienna over here from Wrapstars. She is laying down this massive rear quarter panel section right here. Very similar to Porsches, right?
Yeah, almost the same body, but it's more edges.
More edges, right. If you guys remember, this vehicle actually had PPF on it. This customer went to another shop and went ahead and had PPF. However, he was very disappointed when 3 weeks went by and only 30% of the vehicle was actually completed. We went over the entire car and I showed you guys earlier the issues. So it's completely unacceptable for this customer to have waited that long and to not have his car. But we are applying PPF for the entire vehicle. As you guys can see, Sienna is right here laying down this rear quarter panel, which has quite a bit of a stretch. But she gets it down. It's definitely less than like 911s, Porsche 911. So this is definitely right up our alleys, being that we've worked on tons and tons of Porsches. couple of comments to make. This car, being that it's brand new, we thought there was not going to be many issues on this car. You want to care to share how many hours of decon we've been doing on this car, Sienna?
4.5 hours.
Yeah, so 4.5 hours, because this car hit, let me show you guys actually. I don't know if you guys can see, but there is white paint in there. And the problem with that is, see how the Audi E-Tron has a nice little fender vent. And so all that white paint shot out onto the paint, all over the rockers, all over the side doors, all the way back to this rear quarter panel. So we went ahead and clay barred everything off and had to polish everything from all the marring from the clay barring. So yeah, now we're getting back to installing paint protection film, which is the stuff that we love to do. Alright, so we get a lot of customers asking the question, how much does it cost to PPF your car? A good rule of thumb, guys, the full front, which is, let me go ahead and explain it again, it's the front bumper, the hood, the front fenders, and the side mirrors, and your front headlights and fog lights / signal lights or whatever you have in the front. It covers those sections, which are really the high impact section because it's, again, the front of your vehicle. Significant cost difference between the two, guys, and let me go ahead and explain real quick what the differences are. Alright guys, so a full vehicle versus a full front, what is the cost difference? So, like I said, for a full front, depending on the area that you live, we're here in Southern California, the going rate is about $2,000 and it covers those high impact areas like I discussed. However, if you wanted to do the full vehicle like this customer right here, this is a much higher end vehicle. So we also have to be mindful that when you want to do seamless installs like these doors, as you guys can see, there are door handles that we're going to need to remove. So the problem with that is you have a lot more risk with a car that's about $140,000. You got to take that all into account for your business if you guys are doing this at home like I am. So take that into account. This is a $7,000 PPF job, guys, to do everything. The customer also opted to go with our 7-year ceramic coating package. We do give a discount for our customers that are doing PPF, obviously for the ceramic coatings and things like that. So I just wanted to point that out because I know a lot of people have been asking about PPF costs and things like that. Now, that does change depending on the vehicle. So our most common vehicle that, you know, and you guys actually sent a lot of messages about this vehicle is a Tesla Model Y. If you wanted to do a full PPF on your Tesla Model Y, it is $6,000. And take into account what the shop does for you. As you guys can see, this customer had a very bad experience with another shop. 3 weeks and only having 30% of your car done is not a good feeling. So I wanted to go ahead and point these things out. So in our $6,000 Tesla Model Y full PPF installs, we take out the cameras, we take out all the trim, including the top trim, so that we get literally a seamless install, and a lot of people cannot even tell that the film is there. And this is absolutely essential for those that are wanting to do matte PPF, because if you stop just short and have seams, you will have gloss highlights all over your car, and no one wants that, guys. So I wanted to go ahead and explain this, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in to the channel here at Rapstars. And this was another vehicle that we protected. This was a 2023 Audi E-Tron GT. Thank you, guys.